brother got married last Sunday, eh, Marty?
That's right. This is a real small affair.
The big, tall one, the fellow with the mustache.
No, that's my other brother, Freddie. My other brother, Freddie. He's been married 4 years. He lives down on Quincy Street. When I got married last Sunday, that was my little piece.
Oh, I thought it was the big, tall, fat fellow. Did I meet him here one time? He come here in the shop, big, tall fellow. He tried to sell me life insurance.
No, that was my sister Margaret's husband, Frank. See, my sister Margaret, she married an insurance salesman. My sister Rose, she married a contractor, and they went to Detroit. Then I had a sister Florence, say she got married about 2.5 years ago in St. John's Church on Adam Boulevard. That was a very big affair, you know. That'll be altogether $3.94.
Hey, Marty, I'm in a hurry.
It's all right. You're next, Mrs. Conduza.
Well, you don't get married, Marty. What's the matter with you? You should be ashamed. All your brother and sister, younger as you, get married and got children. I just saw your mother in the fruit store. You know what she said? Hey, you know any nice girl for my boy Marty? What's the matter with you? That's not the way. Get married. You hear what I say?
Yeah, I know, but Mrs. Conduza's waiting now, ma'am.
My son Jack got married when he was 19 years old. What's the matter with you?
Oh, that's swell, Mrs. Cusari.
Oh, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Marty, I want a nice big fat pullet, about 4 pounds. I hear your kid brother got married last Sunday.
That's right. It was a very swell affair, Mrs. Conduza.
Marty, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Well, your kid brothers and sisters are married and have children. When are you going to get married?
The crowd here today, it was clear. First game was a 2-game series between New York Giants and the Ducks. Second inning.
Well, what do you feel like doing tonight?
I don't know. What do you feel like doing?
Well, you ought to do something. It's Saturday night. I don't want to go bowling like last Saturday. How about calling up that big girl we picked up about a month ago in the RKO Chester?
Well, which one was that?
That big girl sitting in front of us with the skinny friend.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember.
Her name was Evelyn Feeney. We took them home all the way out in Brooklyn. What do you say? Think we ought to give him a ring? I'll take the skinny one.
No, because it's 5 o'clock already. She's probably got a date anyway by now. It's too late.
Well, what do you feel like doing tonight?
I don't know. What do you feel like doing now?
We're back to that, huh? I say to you, what do you feel like doing tonight? And you say back to me, I don't know, what do you feel like doing tonight? Then we wind up sitting around your house with a couple of cans of beer watching Sid Caesar on television. Well, I tell you what I feel like doing. I feel like calling up this year Evelyn Feeney. She liked you.
What makes you say that?
Say she liked you.
Yeah, sure.
I'll call her up.
No. You want to call up for yourself, it's all right. Call her up. I don't want to call her.
Boy, you're getting to be a real drag, you know that?
Oh, look now, Angie, look, I'm 36 years of age. I've been looking for a girl every Saturday night of my life, you know? I'm a fat little ugly guy, and the girls don't go for me, that's all. You, it's the other way around. You laugh and they joke with you, and you get along fine. Everybody says to me, when are you going to get married? When are you going to get married? When are you going to get married? I want to get married. Don't you think I want to get married? I want to get married. They drive me crazy. I don't want to spoil your Saturday night, Bianca. You got someplace you want to go to, so then you should go. I don't want to go.
Yeah. They drive me crazy, too. My old lady. Every word out of her mouth. When you get married?
Yeah, my old lady, she drives me crazy.
So? What do you feel like doing tonight?
I don't know. What do you feel like doing tonight?
lining up 800 foot gates. Looks like he made it.
Oh, is this Evelyn Feeney? Oh, could I speak to Miss Evelyn Feeney, please? Just tell us an old friend of hers. Oh, hello, is this Miss Evelyn Feeney? Hello, Evelyn Feeney? Well, hello there, this is Marty Paletti. Yeah. I wonder if you recall me. Yeah, well, we met the RKO Chester, and you were with a girlfriend, and I was with a friend of mine named Angie. This was just about a month ago. No, this is the RKO Chester. It was on Payne Boulevard, and you were sitting in front of us, and we started to know you got very mad at us. Oh, no, come on, now. I'm the one that was the butcher. Come on, now, you must remember me. That's right. Then we went to Howard Johnson, and then we had milkshakes, and we had hamburgers. Yeah, well, I'm the stocky one. That's right. Well, I'm glad you recalled, you said, because I had a very good time that night, and I was wondering, how's everything with you? How's everything? That's good. That's good, because you see, I called you up because, well, I want to go to movies tonight, and I thought maybe you and a friend of yours would come to movies tonight with me and a friend of mine, you know? Yeah, well, I know it's late. Yeah, well, I know it's Saturday night. Yeah, but I couldn't help it because I just thought of it, you know. Well, what are you doing? What are you doing next Saturday? Well, what are you doing the Saturday after that? Yeah. I understand. Sure.
Your kid brother got married last week, Marty.
That's right. It was a real swell affair.
Yeah. Well, Marty, when you gonna get married, huh?
Listen, Louis, if my mother calls, you just tell her I went home, huh?
Yeah, Marty, sure.
Well, Tony, I knew sooner or later this was going to happen. I told Marty. I said, Marty, you watch out. There's going to be real trouble in your cousin Tommy's house. Because your mother was here, you know, Tommy?
When was this, Aunt Teresa?
This was 3 days ago, Wednesday. Because I went to the fruit shop on Wednesday, and I came home. And I came around the back, and there's your mother sitting on the steps on the porch. And I said to her, Katerina, my sister, what do you want here? And she looked up at me, and she began to cry.
Wednesday. That was the day you threw the bottle.
Yeah, that's right, because I said to her, Katerina, what's the matter with you? And she said, Teresa, my daughter-in-law, Virginia, she just threw the milk bottle at me.
Well, you see what happened.
I know.
She comes in the kitchen, and she starts poking her head over my shoulder here and starts poking my head over her shoulder there.
I know.
And then she begins complaining about this, and she begins complaining about that, and she got me so nervous that I spilled some milk that I was making for the baby. You see, I was making some food for the baby.
So I said to her,
So she
Katerina,
got me so nervous that I spilled some milk.
So then she says to me, "You're spilling the milk. Milk costs 24 cents a bottle. What are you, a banker?" So I says to her, "Mama, please, leave me alone. You're making me nervous. Go out into the living room and turn on the television set." So then she began telling me how I waste money and how I can't cook and how I'm raising my baby all wrong. And she kept talking about these couple of drops of milk that I spilled. Well, she got me so mad, I says to her, "Mama," I says, "do you really want to see me spill some milk?" And I picked up the bottle and I threw it against the door. I didn't throw it at her. I didn't even throw it anywhere near her. That's just something she made up. Well, of course, the milk spilled all over the floor. The whole 24 cents. I was sorry right away, you know, but I ran after her, and she ran out of the house. Well, Virginia, what do you want me to do? If you want me, I'll come and speak to her tonight.
Well, I'll tell you, Aunt Teresa.
Let me tell it, huh, Tommy?
Yeah, go.
We want you to do a very big favor for us, Aunt Teresa. Sure. Aunt Teresa, you got this big house here. You got 4 bedrooms upstairs. I mean, well, you got this big house here for just you and Marty, because all your other kids are married and they got their own homes. So I thought that maybe Tommy's mother could come here to live with you and Marty. Well, you see, she's miserable living with us, Aunt Teresa. You're the only one that gets along with her, because I called up Tommy's brother, Joe, and I said to him, "Joe," I said, "she's driving me crazy. Can't you just take her for a couple of years?" And he says, "Oh, no." I know I sound like a terrible woman, Aunt Teresa. No, Virginia, I know just how you feel. My husband, may God bless his memory, his mother, she lived with us a long time, so I know how you feel. Well, I just can't stand it another minute. Every minute of the day, it's do this, do that. I don't even have 10 minutes alone with my husband, and we can't even have a fight. We have no privacy. Everybody's so miserable in our house.
All right, Jenny, don't get excited.
She's right, Tommy. Young husband and wife, they should have their own home. And my sister Katerina, well, she's my sister. But I gotta admit, she's an old goat. And plenty of time in my life, I feel like throwing the old milk bottle at her myself. But I tell you right now, as far as I am concerned, if Katerina wants to come and live here with me and Marty, it's all right with me.
Oh, it's awful nice of you, Aunt Teresa.
Of course, we got to tell Marty, because this is his house, too, huh?
Sure.
But he's going to be along any minute now. It's awful nice of you, Aunt Teresa. You sit here, huh? I go and turn a little fire under the food. But we got to go right away. Thank you. I promised the babysitter we'd be home by 6 o'clock, and it's after 6 now.
How's Marty been lately, Aunt Teresa?
Oh, he's fine. Tommy, you know a nice girl he can marry? I'm worried about him, you know. He's 36 years old. He's going to be 37 in January.
Don't worry. He'll get married.
I don't know. You know a nice place where we can go and find a nice bride?
How about the Waverly Ballroom? That's a good place to meet girls. It's kind of like a big dance hall, you know, Aunt Teresa. And every Saturday night it's just loaded with girls. You pay 77 cents. At least it used to be 77 cents. Must be about $1.50 now. And you walk in and you ask a girl to dance. That's how I met Virginia. It's a nice, respectable place to meet girls, Aunt Teresa. Look, you tell Marty. Tell him, go to Waverly Ballroom. It's loaded with tomatoes, tell him.
Oh, go to the Waverly Ballroom. It's loaded with tomatoes.
Yeah. That's right.
You tell him to go to the Waverly Ballroom.
Hey, Mama.
Oh, he's here. Marty.
Oh.
Tommy and Virginia here. They had another big fight with your Aunt Katerina, and they asked me if it's all right if Katerina comes to live here with you and me. And I said, all right with me, but we got to ask you. She's a lonely old woman, Marty. Nobody wants her. Everybody's putting her out of their house.
No, it's okay with me, Mom.
Oh, you've got a good heart. Marty,